What is up, fellas and lady fellas? Welcome back to Just Nuts, guys. We've got some really cool news tonight talking about Naru's Elise's full effect. That's the most recent jump promo for the OCG. New dragon card, very cool. And then we also have some information on a new structure deck for the OCG that we'll get into immediately after. So strap yourselves in and let's jump right in. Okay, Naru's Elise, very cool. By the way, I love this design because so many dragons in Yu-Gi-Oh are all about being like big, badass, monstrous, like destruction dragons, but this one's like super elegant and cool and reminds me of like Xerneas from Pokemon, one of my favorite box legendaries. Yeah, I love the design. I love that it's very different from the norm. Anyway, the effect, or the full name, is Naru's Elise, the Dragon of Beauty and Faith. Very cool. It is a dragon effect. Wind, there's some synergy there for sure. Level 7, attack 2000, defense 2500, and you can only use its first and second effects once per turn each. The first effect reads: if this card is in your graveyard, you can send one level 5 or higher monster from your hand to the graveyard to special summon this card, but banish it when it leaves the field. The second effect reads: if this card is destroyed by battle or is destroyed by an opponent's card effect while in its owner's possession, you can target one card your opponent controls and banish it. So, not bad. I don't know. Jump promos seem to have really fallen off. I mean, way long ago, we got like Link Karibo in jump promos. We got some other really crazy cards in jump promos before that. That like were really crazy. I mean, Link Karibo really is like a card that has just popped up in so many meta strategies. But I think they've dropped off a little bit, and I don't think this card's bad, but I just, when I think about dragons, I can literally like just take my finger and point to just like 10 different dragon extenders that really seem better than this card overall. The second effect is a nice bonus effect, but it has to be destroyed by battle or your opponent's card effect, so you can't remove it to then, you know, get a banish or whatever. You have to either just like crash into your opponent something, wait for your opponent to stupidly crash into it, or destroy it with a card effect, and it's only destruction anyway, not when it leaves the field or anything. So fine. And the graveyard effect, the only other gripe I really have here is that it needs a level 5 or higher discard to summon itself back, which is also kind of a pain. You don't play a ton of those, or if you do, they're kind of few and far between in your deck. And so it's not like super consistent to do this. I wish it was from hand or graveyard. That way it wasn't such a rough card to draw. It really doesn't seem like the best card to draw in most cases. So I don't know. I'm torn on it. I don't think it's a terrible card overall. I just think that, like, in the grand scheme of things, as far as dragons go in general, it's just not the best dragon card. But we do have stuff like Dragon's Ravine and Dragon Shrine and Foolish Burial, so maybe there is still some possibility there. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see, but that is the whole effects there. Again, not a bad card, just overall, like, not the best dragon extender, and I'm not sure it'll have a spot in like Dragon Link decks or anything like that. Maybe Dragon Maid, they get their high level dragons fairly consistently. Maybe that could be a thing. All right, anyway, I think the bigger news here is actually this structure deck. We have the OCG structure deck overlay universe. This year is Zexal's 10th anniversary, I guess. I did not know that, but I guess it makes sense because we were getting Zexal. We got how many Zexal cards? Like 7 new Zexal cards in Lightning Overdrive, which we'll be getting in, like 3 months. So that's really cool. And on top of that, we've got a structure deck. We don't have it. This is in the OCG, but this is a new pre-constructed structure deck overlay universe. It has been announced to be released on June 26th, 2021 in the OCG. We haven't had a structure deck in the TCG in a minute, so I don't know if we'll get it this way. You might just have the new cards imported somewhere else. That'd be fine. Okay, it will be a pre-constructed structure centered around the XZ summon of number 39 Utopia and other numbers used by the protagonists of the Zexal, Yu-Gi-Oh! Zexal series, Yuma, Tsukumo, and Astral. It will also include 3 special ultra rare bonus cards. Interesting. So yeah, release date June 26th, Konami, price 1,320 yen. Contents: 1 43 card deck with 4 cards being common, parallel, rare, rarity. 3 bonus cards that are ultra rarity, and 1 deck strengthening pack, name subject to change, includes 5 cards, 2 of ultra, 3 of super. Both the ultra and super rare cards in the deck strengthening pack will also be available in secret rarity, dueling field or single player, whatever, that's all the bonus stuff. Anyway, getting down to the nitty gritty with this, obviously this is just the initial announcement. There's no information on exactly the kind of cards, what they do, nothing like that, no hints or anything there. All we know is that it's going to be based around Utopia and numbers monsters. We already have 7 Zexal cards coming in Lightning Overdrive, which I actually think, when I saw those cards, there's a couple cards in there that definitely make things really spicy. There's also the like 1 Utopia monster we don't even have yet. It's like the Utopic Future guy that's just like a monster negate that you can make with like overlaying him fairly easily. If you can just make F0, you can just like drop him on top of F0. So he's actually a fairly easy monster negate for decks that can turbo out Exceeds. Also very good. And so, yeah, I mean, I'm excited to see what's in here. I've always looked at Utopia. I thought there was definitely potential there. And now they have like the boss monster. We've got a couple new better extenders in Lightning Overdrive and some other cards that give you other potential disruption and extendability. So I'm really excited to see. I really think that this is one of those things that like nobody's really gone in and really tried to figure out like the rank 4 Zexal deck, Zexal Utopia deck. And I really think, especially after this support, there will be something there. I really think this could be something that it's just nobody really realized it was playable until they really just put the right combination of cards together, had the right train of thought behind it, and really brought it home to a strategy that can compete, because I really do think it can and it will. Somebody will figure this deck out. But that's going to do it for me here, guys. Yeah, just really exciting. I'm excited to see what kind of new cards we have in here. That's going to do it for me, though. Thank you so much for watching. As always, subscribe to the channel if you want to stay up to date on all Yu-Gi-Oh! News as it comes. And I'll catch you in the next video. Peace.